Augustine of Hippo, de Praedestinatione Sanctorum, Episode 17. Aversus quippe a fide quam vastabat, et eque vehementer ad versus, repente est ad illam gratia potentiora conversus, convertente illo, cui, hoc ipsum facturdro per prophetiam dictum est, tu convertens. In this portion, Augustine is explaining the origins of Paul's faith. And you can notice here I inserted this ellipsis, and that is because if we stop at the end of the sentence, it's really too long for a single episode. So in the next episode, we'll pick up here. So what does he say? Having been turned aside, aversus, or turned away from, of course, quippe, from that faith which he was destroying, quam vastabat, and strongly opposed to it, vehementer adversus ei, this is the faith, suddenly he, toward it, by a powerful grace, was turned, and this we will see is comparative. As he continues, convertente illo, notice we have a change in subject. So this now is Christ, with that one converting him, namely Christ, the one to whom, cui, who was about to perform this action, facturo hoc ipsum, through the prophet, it was said, to convertens, etc. So let's go back and look at some of the grammar. It starts with aversus, which of course is masculine singular nominative and refers to the Apostle Paul. Then we have quippe, this adverb, which means something like of course or obviously. So aversus a fide, turned away from that faith, and this is an ablative of separation. Fide is feminine singular, ablative, fifth declension, ablativus separativus, from that faith which he was destroying, quam vastabat. So this relative clause is modifying fide, and it contains both an object, quam, and a third singular imperfect indicative active, vastabat. That's a first conjugation verb, vasto vastare. And to it, meaning the faith, Paul was adversus, very strongly opposed. So here is another masculine singular nominative, just like aversus. So now that we have the subjects out of the way, aversus and adversus, suddenly, repente, that's an adverb, that one, est conversus. You notice aversus, adversus, conversus. There's a lot of wordplay here, which is one of Augustine's many specialties, as well as precision. He was converted suddenly to it, ad illam, and that means the faith. The faith quam vastabat, and to which he was strongly opposed. And what turned him? It was the gratia potentiora, and this is a feminine, singular, ablative of instrument. Once again, instrumenti, ablativus instrumenti. Now we know that all third declension adjectives are I stem, with the exception of the comparatives, potentiore. Then we have convertente illo, which is a masculine singular, and this is an ablative absolute, and it refers to Christ. So we could capitalize it like this if we wanted to indicate the divine pronoun. With that one converting him, the one to whom, cui. So now we have a new relative clause, the one to whom, and then facturo, also masculine singular and dative, the one to whom dictum est, it was said through the prophet, and facturo is modifying cui, the one to whom he was about to do this thing. It's hard to get it into English, but you understand. It was said to him through the prophet. And we'll pick up the two convertens next time.
If you enjoyed that little video lesson, please go ahead and subscribe for us, click the bell, and so forth. Check out the other videos on this page, leave a comment, and please be sure to check out our Patreon page as well.